If you've been watching my channel recently, you know I went out and bought a Canon M200. There are some pros and cons about this list, but in today's video, I'm discussing the new lens I went out and bought. It's an 18-270 Tamron f3.5 to f6.3, and this thing is a beast on the Canon M200. Let's get started and go take some photos and videos with this. Before we get started, you're probably wondering, how on earth am I using an EF lens on an EFM camera? Well, it's pretty simple actually. I'm just getting an adapter. It's not the Canon adapter, it's an off-brand adapter, and it works pretty good. I haven't tested the Canon adapter yet, but this one seems like it works. It so far hasn't broke or anything, so I think we're in good shape here, and let's go test it out. Okay, so I am right now vlogging with this camera. It's really bad lighting right now, I'm sorry. There we go, that's a little better. But I'm vlogging with this camera. This is an 18-270, like I said, with the adapter. So it's a little zoomed in, but it's not that big of a deal because you can still see my face. I'm holding it with the lens right now. But if you had like a little tripod grip, it would work a lot better. It has face and eye detection, so the autofocus should be really good right now. And this is what it looks like. I'm just holding it at the end of the lens, and you can still see my entire face basically. Let's go take a few photos and a few extra videos, and let's see how it works. Alright, so I'm going to my go-to spot right now. It's really bright out here, so the lens is like an f8 or something. But I'm going to my go-to spot to take some photos. Let's see how this turns out. Trying to get as much video in as possible, but we're walking to the next spot, and if you put the stabilization on with this lens, it's actually very smooth because I'm walking around a lot and it's actually very smooth. It looks like that on the screen right now, but there's also stabilization in the body itself of the Canon camera. So let's take some more photos. So this is what the camera looks like with the lens and the adapter. It came with a lens hood, and it actually zooms very far, and it has a lock feature so you don't get like messed up with the lens or break it possibly. And then that's where we have the stabilization. I turned it on, and then there's also stabilization in the body itself. Let's go take a look at that. So there are three modes of stabilization. There's off, and then there's low, and then there's high. And it just went away, but as you can see right here, if it'll focus please, right in the middle of the screen is a stabilization icon. So when I move it, it stays pretty steady like I mentioned previously. Now look at the zoom on this lens. So for such a compact lens, this is how much it can zoom, and there we go. And again, this is an 18-270, and it has autofocus, manual focus, stabilization, everything. And it's not even that big of a lens when you take the lens hood off. It's just a bit wide, and this is with this mount right here. So if I were to take that off, it's actually not that big of a lens. So pretty compact if you do have an EF camera mount. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more videos like this, drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe. If you're new to this channel, I like to get short and sweet with my videos, and I like to get as soon into the video as soon as possible. I'm sorry if I didn't do that in this video. I just had a longer intro because it's like a newer topic for me. So thanks for watching again, and we'll see you in the next one.